Hey guys, welcome back to Film Discover. Today we'll talk about 4 super emotional moments on Dr. Pimple Popper. Let's get into it. Number 1. Helping Hand. Gerald's problem isn't completely dermatological, but Dr. Lee couldn't help him on her own. Instead, she calls a colleague, Dr. James Lilly, an orthopedic hand surgeon in San Bernardino County. Dr. Lilly agrees to tag team a surgery, and we embark on the first ever Dr. Pimple Popper field trip from Dr. Lee's upland home to Casa Colina Hospital in Pomona, California. It is revealed in the CT scan of Gerald's finger that the growth is not wrapped around any of his finger's vital muscles or nerves, so Dr. Lee and Dr. Lilly are sure that it can be removed without causing any harm to the finger's structural integrity. Dr. Lilly starts surgery by slicing through the tumor and discovering that it's well contained under the skin, which is a good thing. He must function carefully so as not to damage Gerald's underlying nerves or veins. If even one teeny tiny nerve is nicked, Gerald will lose sensation in his hand. Number 2. Orange-sized lump. We visit a church in Montgomery, Alabama for the day's final and most inspiring event, where we meet Lita, a 50-year-old choir singer with an orange-sized lump growing on the backside of her upper thigh. Lita explains that she conceals the bump by using surgical tape and wearing heavy Spanx. Not only is her bump a pain to wrap and attach on a daily basis, but Lita is getting married to her fiancé James in a few months and refuses to go dress shopping until she feels comfortable in her own skin, without the leg lump that's been bothering her so much. Dr. Lee feels around Lita's lump during the consultation and thinks it's a lipoma, so the two proceed to surgery. Dr. Lee makes a fistful of flubbery tissue out of Lita's lump by cutting into her leg. Lita finally says her goodbyes to her lipoma, literally, and prepares to walk down the aisle. Number 3. Birthmark. In Pennsylvania, we meet Vinny, a 14-year-old boy with a large brown birthmark on his neck. Although the mole-like mark has been present since birth, it has changed dramatically in recent years, increasing in size and texture, and even sprouting hair. What bothers me the most is that kids make fun of it, calling me poop neck or ugly face, Vinny says. I just pull up my hood, but I'm pretty sick of it. Vinny and his mother fly to California to see Dr. Lee about the birthmark, and during the consultation, Dr. Lee informs them that the skin abnormality is known as congenital nevus, which is a birth mole that grows hair. Dr. Lee says it's a cosmetic concern, given that Vinny's mark is on the skin of his neck. The extraction process will be long and difficult, with several skin grafts and probably a lot of pain. Given the disadvantages, Vinny and his mother decided the birthmark isn't so bad. In fact, it's kind of cool, because it distinguishes Vinny, plus he won't always be 14. Dr. Lee offers to smooth the mark's roughness and perform a simple surgery to deflate some of the air pockets under the skin. It's not a dramatic improvement, but it's a valuable lesson in learning to enjoy your own skin. Number 4. Jennifer.
I really hope that I can fix whatever's going on here.
Jennifer, a 29-year-old cosplay actress with 2 large growths on her ears, is the subject of this event, which brings us to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The bulging tumors are most likely keloids, which formed after Jennifer's cartilage piercings closed up 11 years ago as a result of an infected ear piercing. Since then, the growths have become such a hindrance that Jennifer now covers them behind a thick headband. She states that it's more of a requirement than an accessory because the keloids are so heavy that letting them dangle freely causes her nausea and vertigo. Jennifer's self-esteem has also suffered as a result of the keloids. I'm in danger of not wanting to live anymore if I can't feel good about myself, she tells the camera, tearing up as she describes her struggle with this debilitating deformity. So she travels to Los Angeles to speak with Dr. Lee, who confirms that the heavy ear growths are indeed keloids. One of the main issues is that they've spread to cover the majority of her ear surface, implying that there's not much healthy tissue left. As a result, Jennifer's ears could appear deformed after removal surgery, though there's always the possibility that they'll develop back. Jennifer is aware of the dangers but is willing to take a gamble. Dr. Lee begins the procedure by removing the largest of Jennifer's 4 ear growths, which she claims is the largest ear keloid she's ever seen. The removal, which involves slicing the keloid bulge with a scalpel, is actually the easiest step. Dr. Lee now has a difficult reconstruction operation ahead of her, attempting to patch together what's left of Jennifer's ear tissue using a skin graft to preserve the earlobe's form. Jennifer's keloids, as well as the physical and emotional weight of the previous decade, are finally gone after a complex and intricate surgery. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.